Hello students, in this video we are going to look at some difficult problems illustrating the method of splitting the middle term. The first problem is solve for x 4x square minus twice a square plus b square times x plus a square b square is equal to 0. Now as a and b are involved in the equation, therefore we have to take the standard form of a quadratic equation in a different way. Here, if we compare this equation with the standard form, the coefficient of x square, that is a underscore, is 4, and the coefficient of x, that is b underscore, is minus 2 times a square plus b square, and the constant term, that is c underscore, is a square b square. Now let us find the product a underscore and c underscore. A underscore multiplied by c underscore is equal to 4 times a square b square. Now let us write these numbers in this diagram. Here this is the middle term, and the middle term is minus 2 times a square plus b square, that is b underscore. Here similarly a underscore multiplied by c underscore is this 4a square b square. Now we have to split this middle term into two numbers, say r and a, such that their product is this 4a square b square. Now how do we do this? Here we see that this middle term consists of two terms, minus 2a square and minus 2b square. Now let us find the product, minus 2a square and minus 2b square. Minus 2a square and minus 2 minus multiplied by minus, that is plus, 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4, a square multiplied by b square. That means b is already written, the underscore b, that means the middle term, is already written in that form. This is your r and this is your s. Therefore r is minus 2a square and s is minus 2b square. Hence the product is 4a square b square. Now applying the splitting the middle term, we have 4x square minus 2 times a square plus b square times x plus a square b square is equal to 0, and in place of this we can write it 4x square minus 2a square x minus 2b square x plus a square b square is equal to 0. That means we have done nothing but splitting the middle term. Splitting the middle term, it has already been splitted. We have just opened the bracket. Now grouping this first two terms and last two terms, we have here, we see 2x is the highest common factor. Therefore taking it outside, 2x multiplied by, this is 2x minus a square. Similarly here b square is the highest common factor, and therefore b square times 2x minus a square, this is equal to 0. Now 2x minus a square is a factor of this term as well as this term. Therefore taking it outside, 2x minus a square multiplied by, here we have 2x and here we have minus b square. Therefore this quadratic polynomial is factorized into two linear polynomials, namely 2x minus b square multiplied by 2x minus a square is equal to 0. And if this is 0, it gives us x is equal to b square by 2. And if this is 0, it gives us x is equal to a square by 2. Hence x is equal to a square by 2 and x is equal to b square by 2 are the roots of this quadratic equation. Let us look at another example. This is also very difficult. Now here we see solve for x. 9x square minus 6 times b square x minus a raised to the power 4 minus b raised to the power 4 is equal to 0. Comparing it with the standard form, a underscore is 9, a underscore is coefficient of x square, b underscore is the middle term, that is coefficient of x, and here it is minus 6b square, and c underscore is constant term, here it is minus a to the power 4 minus b to the power 4. Now the product AC is this much. Why? Because a square minus b square and a square minus b square is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Using this, we have factorized this. Okay. Now we write these terms in this diagram. Here this is the middle term and here the product a underscore and c underscore. That means the product of the coefficient of x square and the constant term, and this is written here. Now we have to split this middle term into two numbers r and s such that their product is this. Now let us see. Here we have a product a square plus b square and a square minus b square and 3 multiplied by 3. Let us see, will this work or not? Now here minus 3 times a square plus b square and 3 times a square plus b square. If we add minus 3a square and plus 3a square gets cancelled, minus 3b square and here also minus 3b square, that is minus 6b square. Therefore their sum is minus 6b square. Now let us see the product. Minus 3 multiplied by 3, that is minus 9, and a square plus b square, here a square minus b square. Therefore these two numbers is going to work as the two splits of the middle term. Now we can write this is 9x square plus, in place of minus 6b square we can write this minus 3 times a square plus b square plus 3 times a square minus b square times x minus this product a square plus b square multiplied by a square minus b square. This is equal to 0. Now opening this bracket, we have this expression 9x square minus 3 times a square plus b square times x and plus 3a square minus b square times x, a square minus b square times x minus a square plus b square multiplied by a square minus b square. This is equal to 0. Again grouping these two terms, we have here 3x is HCF, highest common factor. Therefore taking it outside, we are left with 3x and here minus a square plus b square. Similarly here a square minus b square is a common factor. Therefore taking it outside, we are left with here 3x minus a square plus b square. This is equal to 0. Now this expression is a common factor of both the terms. Therefore taking it outside, 3x minus a square plus b square. Outside we have 3x and plus a square minus b square plus a square minus b square. Now if this factor is 0, this gives us x is equal to minus of a square minus b square divided by 3. And if this factor is 0, it gives us x is equal to a square plus b square by 3. Hence, x is equal to minus of a square minus b square by 3 or a square plus b square by 3 are the two roots of this quadratic equation. ओके, थैंक यू। दूसरे वीडियो के लिए